June is Men's Health Month, and this year there is a particular focus on mental health as part of a man's overall good health. So how do we kickstart the conversation and help those who are in need? Carrie Craiwick is here with us now. She's a licensed marriage and family therapist with Birmingham Maple Clinic. Good morning, Carrie, and thank you so much for being here to speak with us on this important topic.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So what are top mental health issues that men deal with?
Of course, just all people would deal with most commonly depression and anxiety. However, it might not take the same shape in terms of symptoms for a man or a woman. So you might see changes in sleep, changes in eating, changes in energy level, changes in anger or irritability. We think it's so important to talk about, men are more comfortable talking, say, for example, about fitness, maybe seeing a personal trainer, getting some extra support and learning some new techniques. And really, mental health is about mental fitness too. So emotional intelligence is really recognize your emotional states and being able, when they're elevated, to restore a sense of normalcy. Just like working out gets your heart rate up, and you want it when you're physically fit, you're able to get it back down. When you're mentally fit, you're able to get worked up, but then also get back down.
So there seems to be a stigma about men receiving mental health care, mental health needs. What would you say to men who are hesitant to receive this care that a lot of us need?
Absolutely. I think perhaps maybe generationally it hasn't been modeled over the years. And even if there were men getting treatment, they weren't necessarily talking about it. So most people don't realize how common it is. But I see many men in my practice. Our clinic treats many men. So there are men in therapy, even if they're not necessarily talking or sharing about it. But yeah, just like anything, a therapist can be so helpful. Just like if you had an injury, you would maybe first kind of take it easy. But if it persisted, you would eventually go see a doctor, maybe get physical therapy. If something's bugging you, you may first try to address it on your own, and many men think they can tough through something. But if it persists, if it gets worse, if it increases in intensity, if it lasts longer, if it interrupts your life in terms of work or your relationships, then it's definitely a sign to get some additional help. And of course, it's available for you.
All right, let's talk about some of these mental health workouts. What exactly are those, and how do men incorporate those into their daily lives?
I think one great first one is just expanding your vocabulary. So we use like happy, sad, mad as our like three feeling words, but like our coloring box of crayons really needs more. So even searching the internet for what are other words. Mad can go anywhere from irritable or annoyed all the way to rage. So just expanding the words you use to describe your states is one first way to start. Asking yourself and checking in, how am I doing today? What am I feeling? Do I feel the same as I did yesterday or even 5 minutes ago? Asking yourself scaling questions, like on a scale from 1 to 10. Is it 1? Is it kind of a low level feeling or irritation, or is it a 10? And tracking yourself and kind of marking or keeping track mentally of, are my feelings getting more intense on this certain topic? Am I getting more easily triggered? And just checking in.
And if you see a man in your life experiencing or going through something, what should you do?
I think be bold and ask straightforward, like, how are things going? I'm noticing some different things about you, or you seem like you've maybe changing your patterns of behavior. I mean, I think just being available. I think, in a household, you might have like a plan, like a fire safety plan, for example, but creating a household plan in your relationship for men, for women, for all the family members. Hey, what do we do? Can we make a plan for when we notice anybody being different? Maybe men would feel like better to talk about it like as the whole family, like, hey, we're doing this for all of us, and they're getting that extra help too. Like, let's all be alert to say, hey, if we notice something, if we see something, say something. And when would we direct someone to get help?
And finally, Carrie, before we let you go, where can people go to learn more about Birmingham Maple Clinic?
We're available at www.birminghammaple.com. Our office is located in Troy on Big Beaver. And we invite anybody who wants extra support to give us a call.
All right, Carrie Craiwick, family therapist with Birmingham Maple Clinic. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.